Viewers of Burundi National TV. It's time for the English News edition to be presented by I, Evariste Nyongulu. Without further delaying, these are top stories. The wrapping up of the 60th High-Level Forum of Women Leaders this Friday. During the closing of this session, participants were urged to join forces in promoting education and youth empowerment as viewed as the cornerstone of the sustainable development. In this news also, we take you through the meeting of members of the East African Legion Business Operators Network that was held in Bujumbura as part of the industrial fair with the aim of jointly assessing how to develop the sector and address challenges it faces. Veronica Nduva, the chairperson of the network, said that the numerous initiatives are underway to promote the development of this sector. Great. We are also broadcasting live on our Facebook page and even on our YouTube channel. We welcome now in details. As I was saying so far in top stories, the 60th High-Level Forum of Women Leaders held over 2 days in the Bujumbura city concluded this Friday. During the closing session, the participants were urged to promote the education and the youth empowerment as viewed as the cornerstone of the sustainable development. Our colleague Joseph Mundajambo was on the ground.
The final day of the 6th High-Level Women Leaders Forum was marked by discussions on actions to strengthen youth education. The majority of speakers emphasized the essential role of parents in protecting children's rights, educating them in positive values, good morals, and social responsibility. Parents were urged to lead by example, particularly to their adolescent children, and to maintain an ongoing dialogue with them. For the Ministry of Health, Minister Lidwine Baradahana indicated that all necessary measures are being taken to protect the rights of young people, including, among others, the administration of essential vaccines for good health, school hygiene programs, including the provision of appropriate hygiene supplies, support through school health clubs, and other initiatives. The World Health Organization, on its turn, reiterated that the development is impossible without the good health of young people. All participants emphasized the need for partnership among all stakeholders to ensure that young people, especially adolescents, receive a healthy education within a healthy community. Young people themselves were encouraged to actively participate in their own development and that one of their country. In her speech, the First Lady, Angeline Ndayishimiye, indicated that these 2 days of the forum had been a great benefit, particularly for strengthening children's education, as young constitute the foundation of development. She expressed her gratitude to the government of Burundi for its strong commitment to the advancement of women. She has also appreciated the contribution of the international organizations working towards the well-being of the Burundian population in general and that one of young people in particular. She invited everyone to implement the resolutions adopted during that forum. In his closing remarks, the Prime Minister of Burundi, Nestor Ntahontuye, representing the head of state, reiterated the main recommendations and emphasized the importance for parents to instill love of country in their children and involve them in development activities. He called on all stakeholders involved in youth education to contribute to ensuring sustainable and quality education.
Thank you very much, our colleague Joseph Mwendajambo. In the same framework of this event, to gracefully conclude the first day of the 6th edition of the High-Level Forum of Women Leaders, it should be noted that the presidential couple hosted a gala dinner in honor of the distinguished guests at the presidential palace. During the review of the draft resolution building peaceful and better world through sport and the Olympic ideal, Burundi unveiled a new international initiative, the Global Peace Torch Initiative. Burundi's permanent representative to the United Nations, Ambassador Severe Mandatanga, explained that the initiative is inspired by the country's own experience with the frame of peace. According to him, in the face of conflicts, climate crisis, and the many challenges threatening the world, this global torch could become a tool for mobilization to promote peace, solidarity, and cooperation among nations. Jivandeshimi.
In his address, the permanent representative of Burundi to the UN, Ambassador Zefire Mandatanga, stated that the Global Peace Torch initiative is inspired by the Peace Torch, which has been organized in Burundi for 19 years. According to him, this national Peace Torch has greatly contributed to reconciliation, social cohesion, and community development by uniting Burundians around sports activities and collective projects in the face of conflict, climate crisis, and the growing inequalities around the world. Burundi proposes to extend this model. The Global Peace Torch initiative would allow each country to light its own peace torch, adapted to its context, but guided by the same objective, strengthening peace, solidarity, and cooperation among the nations. Ambassador Mandatanga emphasized that the flame of peace, combined with the Olympic ideal, can help promote a reconciled humanity committed to a harmonious future. He noted that the Global Torch could begin its journey in Burundi before traveling to 5 countries across the 5 continents, creating an inclusive network where the torch becomes a symbol of hope, resilience, and cooperation among societies with different realities. Zefire Mandatanga said that Burundi has a vision of a world in which the peace torch illuminates in every country. This, according to him, is the path toward reconciliation, social cohesion, shared progress.
Livestock farming is one of the key means to achieve the vision of an emerging Burundi by 2040 and a developed nation by 2060. This was affirmed by the members of the Umu Save cooperative, which is currently operating in Muzinda zone, Mhanda commune, and raises over 10,000 chickens. Jivanda Ishimie once again.
Active since 2020 in the communes of Mhanda and Bubanza, the Musave cooperative has specialized in the agricultural and the livestock sector, particularly in poultry farming. Starting with 2,000 chickens, it now raises more than 10,000 on Kadahoka Hill in the Muzinda zone, with the goal of reaching 20,000 chickens in the future. Andre Makeshimana, a member of the cooperative, explains that it was created to address the problem of youth unemployment. In addition to poultry farming, the cooperative also cultivates 17 hectares of farmland in Bubanza commune, manure produced by the kitchens. These activities have already enabled more than 20 people, including several young people, to secure stable employment. Some of these employees say that this job has allowed them to meet their daily needs and become financially independent. Despite the progress made, the cooperative still faces several challenges, including the lack of electricity, water, and adequate space to expand their project. They request the authorities to grant them access to unused state-owned land. The members of the cooperative are convinced that agriculture and livestock are key sectors for achieving Burundi's development vision for 2040-2060. They call on the entire population, especially young people, to come together in cooperatives to build the country's future.
I already introduced it in top stories that this Friday a meeting of members of the East African Legion business operators held a meeting in Bujumbura as part of the industrial fair with the aim of promoting to assess how to develop the sector and address the challenges it faces. Veronica Nduva, the chairperson of the network, said that numerous initiatives are underway to promote development of this sector. Our colleague Marius Muhigwe was on the ground.
During this meeting of business operators from the East African region, the East African Business Council, speakers mainly emphasized on the importance of this platform for the development of trade, the common market, and other related fees. Olivier Suguru, the president of the Federal Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Burundi, highlighted some of the key recommendations from October meeting held in Arusha. He stressed the need for states to adopt the policies that support the private sector and promote regional trade.
As we begin our discussions today, I wish to emphasize the importance of developing actionable private sector recommendations from Burundi across the key sectors, including agriculture and horticulture, manufacturing and trade in services, particularly tourism, financial services, professional services, transports, logistics, and cross-border trade. These recommendations are critically in shaping a more conducive business environment in the EAC. The outcomes from this meeting will also inform EABC's regional policy priorities for 2025-2026, which will define the roadmap for improving the businesses and the investment climate in the region.
The executive secretary of the regional organization, Veronica Nduva, stated that significant efforts are underway.
And in terms of free movement of persons and vehicles, we are engaging partner states to ensure that rules are applied consistently with the Common Market Protocol, including temporary importation of vehicles and stays limits for traders. From national consultations across partner states, the private sector has clearly highlighted the need for predictable application of rules and borders, not changing rules every other day. Secondly, faster standards approvals. Thirdly, reduce clearance times and longer border operating hours. And then improved cargo security and affordable sealing. Allow me to reaffirm the EAC Secretariat's commitment to working with you all to eliminate remaining efficiencies, expand regional value chain participation, and strengthen Burundi's positive intra and extra EAC trade.
This meeting also highlighted several challenges to be addressed, including the depreciation of foreign currencies, energy issues, road infrastructure, and the lack of access to seaport corridors in some countries, which complicates the trade operations.
As you are already aware, every Friday we bring you just news, chronicle news about disaster and catastrophe. Today, let's discuss about the threat observed on the Mimba River upstream of the bridge located on the National Road number 7, Ernest in French. Jivanda Ishimie once more.
We are in Gikoto Kota along the Mhimba River, where a gari has formed. The site is located in the Musaga zone, Mugere commune in Bujumbura province. It is on the Mhimba River, upstream from the bridge of National Road number 7. Along this river, a gari is seriously threatening the area. Residents have reported that runoff water as well as wastewater coming from households in the new upstream quota are the main causes of the erosion, as both quotas are not properly serviced. Moreover, on the opposite side of the gari, there are unplanned constructions extending all the way to the river bed. If nothing is done urgently, damage could be severe. The residents living along the Mhimba River on the Gikoto side are calling on competent authority to do everything possible to protect this river.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jivande Shime, for your reports. And it's with this element that we conclude our news edition on the presentation alongside with I, Evariste Nyonguru. Thank you for watching. Catch you later.